Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to go over your Week 8 assignment, which is, let's see, well, I've already went through over your paper, so go back to Week 7, class news if you want to see that. I'm just going to go over the other stuff for Week 8. I hope that you like this class. I hope you learned something. I found this is one of my favorite classes to teach. If there's any questions that you have or any feedback, let me know. I'm always working on this class, and sometimes I revise my videos, and I know that I'm not going to an Oscar or anything, so, but I'm always working on them to kind of add information, or, if I'm not explaining something and you feel like I should take a different approach, just let me know. I'm not going to, I'm not the kind of person that takes things too personally. I'm not perfect, and I don't, I do enjoy what I do, so I want to keep improving and keep growing. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. So you know what you have to do for the paper. Remember, if you complete it early, send it to me by Friday night if you want some early feedback, and I will turn it around to you Saturday and let you know what I think. Like, if I think you need to add something, or the content, if you're veering too much off topic or something like that, I'll let you know. So your discussion, I'm going to, let's see, well, you know what your paper, let's see, you have so much to do this week. I'm sorry, but you are loaded down with stuff to do. So let's talk about the ethical compass, which we've been working on all term, and it's really just like a journal. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Okay. And the purpose of this is to clarify your own values and your own code. And really to see if what you've learned has affected that or changed it. And it may not have, and that's fine if it hasn't. So, your assignment, it's the same thing. All I'm asking you to do is, if there's any pieces of it that have changed, identify that. So, you did it before the course. You did it in week 4. And then there's week 8. So, again, you're doing the same thing. Now, I realize it's kind of hard to do that because you've done it already twice. So you're kind of, some of you I know are going to be like, I really haven't changed anything. I don't really, all I want you to do is do it again and make any changes that you have. So the first time you did it, you submitted it. The second time you did the same thing. Maybe you made some changes, maybe you didn't. Third time, same thing. That's all you're doing. But you're using it for your discussion board post. So you're discussing this again. And you're answering these questions in the discussion board. So do the paper, submit it into the digital Dropbox. Do this discussion based on what you just wrote. Well, really of the whole thing. Because really this is summative. Sorry. So yes, you are discussing what you've just done if you've made changes. If not, maybe you have discussed those. If not, talk about your overall experience with this activity from beginning to end. How did you feel before? Now how do you feel about these scenarios? Okay, and your exam. It covers coursework from weeks 4. I'm skipping the paper again because we've discussed that. Go back to week 7 if you need to look at that again, or as many times as you need to. Exam covers coursework from weeks 4 to 8, 50 multiple choice, true, false, 90 minutes. This is again, the tests here are from a test bank. They're different for every student. So make sure that you're reading all of your, just start from week 4 and go back over the reading and the lectures. And this is really why I don't have a study guide, because they are randomized and there are probably hundreds of questions in the text bank. I've done this before where I've actually created a class. I didn't create this one. I created a different one in HR, and there are hundreds of questions. I mean, there's like hundreds to choose from, and you have to choose like 150 to 200 questions to go rotate in the test bank. Probably telling you more than you need to know, but that's the truth. So, that's really all there is this week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Again, Ethical Compass, do the assignment again. Submit it to the Dropbox. Answer the discussion questions based on the whole experience, all 3 papers, which, I mean, there's not many students that are going to completely change their whole views on ethics, but there might be some, and that's great. It doesn't matter. It's not right or wrong. It's really a self-analysis. It's really, we're analyzing, you know, what this class does to your, you know, your ethical beliefs and whether they change or not. Some people are very firm in their beliefs. Some people are more malleable in their beliefs. Or maybe they just didn't know or realize certain things. I mean, there's so many ways to look at an issue, you know. Sometimes when you open your eyes to that, it can change your views. So, that's it, really. Please take advantage. I want to highly encourage you to get your paper done early so that I can look at it. I can't make you do that, and it's not a requirement. I'm just going to highly encourage you to do it because I really want you to end the class on a strong note, and this paper is worth many, many points. Most of these assignments are the discussions are 3 points each week. So I mean, for each one. I'm sorry. But you know, you want to finish this. You want to. I can't even speak today. You want to finish this class on a strong note. You know, you want to make sure that you get as many points as you can. And I really highly encourage you to let me look at it. And I'm not going to give you feedback on writing and APA format because, you know, I'm just going to say, look, you're on the right track here. Or, you know what, you're not covering this aspect enough. You need to talk more about privacy research versus social media, or you need to talk about, you know, well, it says you can or I'd prefer that you talk about both. I prefer that you talk about one in each area if you can, but, you know, maybe you're not making a connection between some of the ethical theories that we learned about and social media and privacy research. The last paper, the problem is that I would see students talking about the topics and more is the subject matter, the Penn State scandal, in more general terms than I wanted to. I wanted to see you tie in concepts from the course into that, and I still want to see that here. Now, it's obviously a different topic, social media and privacy research. There's many ethical issues regarding social media, and privacy is just getting out of control, quite frankly. So there should be no shortage of articles, information on those topics. So anyway, if you have any questions or concerns, excuse me again, let me know. I apologize for my interruptions in this video. I've got this cold I can't get rid of. I'm sure many of you understand that. So I'm here all week. I will be checking my email daily. Please text me if you have an immediate need. My number is, there's the number in the class. You can also use 502-593-5590 if you want. But if you text me, please let me know who you are. Not because it's just so hard. I can't remember everyone, and it's because I'm in different schools and different classes, and I have them all texting me. So just let me know who you are, and I'll be happy to assist you. Thanks, and let's have a great week. And thank you for being in my class. It was a pleasure. I hope you found some value in it. And I hope that you can use some of the things you learned in your life and in your career.